Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Miss Jaydee for our daily stock market insights. And in this episode, I'm going to try out something new. I'm going to have a dedicated video for some of the trending stocks. And in this video, I am going to cover Dito, of course, a very popular stock. Um, but then again, I'm going to also record some videos for the other stocks that trending, so that you don't have to wait for a very long video just to hear uh, your preferred stock, right? So Dito holders, this is for you, a dedicated video just for Dito. Okay, so what do I want to cover here? First, I'd like to talk about the chart and then try to check out some news and some commentaries from the people in Instagram, see what is the overall sentiment of the public, the retailers, right? Okay, so Dito, for those people who are new to the stock market and just starting this out, Dito is our third telco. So they started their commercial launch in, last Monday, which was March 8th, right? March 8th. So this was the day when they did their commercial launch. And interestingly, the price dropped, right? So my sentiment here is that it is not purely because of uh, a sell on news type of thing, but on this day, almost all the stocks in the Philippine market dropped. So I'm thinking it's just the overall sentiment that really pushed or pulled the price downwards. And there was a continuation that happened. So remember, if you're a consistent watcher or viewer of this channel, I would always say that once either side of the Bollinger Band is triggered, there is always a continuation. And true enough, that happened right here. There was there were 2 days uh, right after that, and consistent decline. But for those people who believed in the stock, this was a very very good opportunity, because right after that, on the 11th, which was yesterday, there was a recovery and there's a continuation today. So imagine the price dropping by what? Let me just measure that. From this level to this level is a 55% drop. You're given a 55% discount if you entered right at this level. Okay. So what is my take here? Coming from an oversold level, so this was our trigger right here. It was already oversold, and right after that there's recovery, and today there's another green day. So this is our support right here, and I'd say we already broken out of that first level resistance at this level. So that means we could see some continuation, right? So I think that's going to be a good news for everyone. And this is just my outlook. You could have a different perspective as what I have right now. But looking at my profile, I am more of a mid to long term investor for Dito, and in most of my entries, I'm more of that kind of trader or investor. So I'd like to position in areas where price is really on the cheaper level. So right here, we're at the oversold. At the same time, there is a previous support right here, and automatically, when the market opened, we did a gap up, and chances are this is what's going to happen. We could be um, accelerating partially, and then we test this again, create a brand new support there, and continue to move up. Now, looking at our chart here, so we could even have a slight, um, will challenge this level, right? The 1261, and then we could also even challenge this area, which is very near our MA20 line. So we could be challenging that level. So take note, it is an area, so it could be slightly higher or slightly lower. But overall sentiment here is there could be a continuation, but take note these key levels will act as your short-term resistance, and the price could be uh, we will experience slow movement in that key level because people will be taking profit. Okay, now if we are to expand it on a weekly chart, I would have to say this key area over here is our MA20 line. So that was a very good ending for this week. So we are still above the MA20 line in a weekly chart, and its lowest drop within the week was in fact a previous resistance back in 2018, right? So it took so many years, what, 2 years? Actually, 3, 18, 19, 20, 21. It took almost 3 years for this resistance to be broken. But that's fine. Good thing we only touched that level for a short period of time. That's just a day, and then we recovered almost immediately. So overall, if we believed in the stock before the commercial launch, all the more if you're a mid to long term investor, all the more that we should strengthen our you know uh, trust in the company because it's already tangible, right? And just play it by ear. We have to observe because realistically speaking, they've invested a lot in in building the company and in all the preparations they had to do for this commercial launch. Therefore, it might take some time, 2 years, 3 years before they can recover those expenses that they've had in preparation for this big day. Now, the other day, I know there was also a news that they were granted their franchise, so that's another good thing. But okay, so let's just go back to the daily chart. So you got it, guys. Miss JD's sentiment here is on the bullish side, and I think everyone's aware ever since, you guys. I've been sharing my portfolio. You know that I'm in Dito. I'm not hyping, but just be aware. Be conscious of your profile. We might not have the same profile. So you could be a momentum trader, you could be a scalper, and that this setup could not work for you, may not work for you. But I'm just sharing my thoughts as a position trader, a mid to long term investor for Dito. Okay, let's try to see what the others are saying about this stock. Let's see. But I seldom visit the thread because sometimes there are a lot of hyping that's happening right here. So this one, there was foreign selling that happened today, but imagine this: the entire time while it was dropping, foreign buying was really taking place. Let's see. Na dagdagan na ba ang reasons to invest kay dito? What's this? So these are the things that I appreciate, facts that they share. It's A, it means acquisition, acquired, but it's not that clear. But I know if it's a insider trading, I'm thinking this is an insider trading. It's not clear. Where did he get this? I think it's in PSC Edge anyway. So if it's D, they disposed. Let me just open PSC Edge really quickly. All right. So I already opened the PSC Edge, and the first uh, disclosure I opened right here is, and this was dated today. This is for today. So it says here they clarified a news that said Dito sees profitability in 5 years. This was posted by Philippine Star. So let me just read this. Manila, Philippines, no telco player. Dito telecommunity expects to be profitable in 5 years as it seeks to capture a significant share of the market by then. Dito Chief Administrative Officer um, on public services hearing yesterday said that telco newcomer owned by a group of Davao-based businessmen Dennis Uy and state-owned China Telecommunications should generate positive EBITDA. I don't know what that means in 3 years and achieve true profitability in 5 years. So that's an even better news right there. Regardless, personally, I'm actually expecting around that range, 3 years for the company to be profitable. I'm not expecting for them to be profitable in a year or two. That's not very realistic. So this is just a fair statement. Okay. Okay, I got that screenshot. So um, this one. So I think this is the one, and I opened it right here, Alberto Ernesto Rosario, and it was this is the disclosure, 7:58 in the morning, March 12th, and this is the content. So what he did here, uh, Alberto Ernesto Rosario, who is he? A president, I think. This is it, if I'm not mistaken. So what he did, purchased March 10th, March 10th. A4 acquired. There you have it. If you can see it, guys. So he bought some shares. There you have it, acquired. And he got it at 9:15 and 10. And the number of shares, there you have it. So 1 million, another 1 million right here. Okay. Yep. So that's a good move. Remember on this day, remember on I think it was on this day when someone posted about insider selling. So I'm not sure if it was Dennis Uy or another a big name in the company who really sold their shares. So we get we get a queue from them. So once they start selling, um, a lesson learned here is that chances are they feel that that level is already on the expensive side or it's already on the overvalued side or whatever reason. They could, they might know something ahead of us, and that's why they're selling their shares. So then what happened? Dropped. Now insider buying again. So chances are we will see some, form of recovery. It's not the 100% thing, but of course we strike a balance between the fundamentals, the news, and what we see in our technicals. So given that we have these findings this evening, I conclude that yes, there will be a big possibility that we will have some continuation next week. So good job for those people who believed, uh, although I'm sure your blood pressure was challenged in the past few days. I hope everyone's okay. But for those people who just, stay calm and waited, now I think this is the day the stock is recovering. For those people who exited, I really hope you exited early, right? You didn't have to wait for a big drop to happen and then totally say goodbye to that big loss. Personally, my take on stop loss is I do stop loss. I execute that if I'm able to do that really early and within my plan, then very good, right? But if I fail to do that because I'm not the perfect trader here. If I'm not able to do that, and let's say I experience a loss of more than 15%, more than 10%, that for me is already huge. So I'd rather wait. Okay, so if I'm able to exit around 2-3% and I feel that it is not going to go in the direction I want, then I do that 2-3%. But 10-11%, more than 10%, no, I'd rather wait. It's a big amount that I cannot afford to lose. Okay, so now what's good about the situation is I believe in the company, so that even if it declines and if I'm not able to cut loss early, then I'd have to wait. I'd rather buy some more right here. It's just that it's not payday yet, so I don't have money. So we'll wait and see. If the price fluctuates and revisits this level, then that's another chance for me. But so far, my between that and the price dropping again around this level, I see it continuing to the upside. Just take note of those key levels I mentioned earlier. Okay. In the meantime, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you were able to get some insights or two. But please do your own research, and always remind yourself of what your objective is, why you are entering in this stock. Right? Thank you guys for watching, and catch my next video for the other stocks. Bye bye for now.